I can see you too. No, I mean, Dorothy never told me when I was in the room. I'm sorry. I'll try to be more transparent. Appreciate it. I see you. Oh, there we go. What? Not you, that girl that's stuck. Rose?
Oh, there you are. Why are you doing sneaker funny like that?
Rose. We spent one night together. It was very nice, but
What is your favorite part?
gee, I have to say, find out you live just 2 doors down.
Sometimes it's all I can do not to shoot for that house in the middle.
Yeah. But see, I'm not looking for a relationship right now. So maybe you should find someone who can give you the attention you want, you deserve, require.
Are you saying we should see other people?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. I have so much love to give. I'm so happy there's a guy who can take it.
There is this one guy.
Sounds perfect.
His name is Andy. He works at John Bridges. He always gives me a freaky parachuter and chuckles when I get him.
Gotta ask him out.
Seems kind of forward, don't you think?
Women ask guys out all the time. What they don't do is empty themselves to the refrigerator. He says, I can go home.
That's where you and I love to track, isn't it?
I'm the past, and he's bye-bye now. Good luck, Andy.
Yo, what's good? Come on in here. We gotta talk about this Deadpool. Feel me? Gotta talk about this Deadpool. There will be spoilers, just so that we're clear. So if you haven't seen it and you don't want to spoil for you, then might want to click on. Oh, you haven't seen it yet? Yeah, well, we're gonna have some spoilers in here, bro. We're here to talk about the. You going to watch for Friday? I'll say this. In my opinion, it's the best Deadpool movie so far. I don't know if they're gonna do it anymore. Who knows? But it's the best one so far. I'm gonna rewatch the second one because I don't remember a whole lot about it. But yeah, it's the best one so far, hands down. Hands down. So you're going to watch it on Friday. Woo, you're going to have a hard time staying away from spoilers. I know that. End credit scene, yes. I think there was one, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, absolutely. Again, talking about the Deadpool and Wolverine movie. I'm talking spoilers, so if you haven't seen it and you don't want to spoil for you, might not want to watch this stream. And
You kicked me in your sleep. Don't blame me. I tried to make it work. Excuse me? At 9 o'clock, it's now 2:30. When did you talk? Where was the trial? You're the one who made her quit. I didn't make her quit. I simply raised the bar of quality. That's where and she insisted on remotely under it. But since you obviously can't live without her, baby, I will go apologize and get her back. Great. Where does she live?
yeah, but it's in my opinion the best Deadpool movie so far.
What's her last name? Your entire life.
Favorite Marvel character. I don't know if I have one.
I stand correct.
If I had to pick one, I'd probably say Thor. probably say Thor. The best Thor movie, Thor Ragnarok. Love and Thunder was too unserious for me. It's like they were trying too hard to blend comedy and a hard action movie, and it didn't work for me. What's y'all favorite Marvel character? Put in the chat what your favorite Marvel character is. Hulk. Okay. All right. Oh, did y'all see yesterday? Robert Downey Jr. is going to be in Avengers Doomsday, and he's going to play Doctor Doom in an Avengers movie. So apparently, this movie is going to be taking place in obviously a different metaverse. So he's not Iron Man in this Avengers movie. He's Doctor Doom. And so this should be rather interesting. Now, from what I've been told, it's going to be directed by the Russo brothers. So we have to wait and see exactly how they are going to do this. But yeah. Yeah, I saw the Captain America trailer with Red Hulk in it. I'm debating on if I should do a movie versus trailer review for Deadpool. But it was shocking to see him in there. Yo, if you just joined the chat, we finna talk about this Deadpool. We're talking about Deadpool movie. I saw it last night. Best Deadpool movie I've seen. If you have not seen it and you don't want it spoiled, then you might not want to be around for this, because we're gonna talk about some spoilers though, for real. So again, spoilers. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Let's talk about how it started. All right. Here's the thing. I saw the movie in 3D. All right, and I wasn't even paying attention to the ticket I got. I didn't know it was 3D, so I go in there, and I don't even have. I don't even have. Hello. Okay. I get in there, right? I don't even have 3D glasses. Like, that's what's crazy. I get into the theater and I don't even have my 3D glasses. I gotta leave to get some because I wasn't even paying attention to the ticket I bought. But regardless, I get my 3D glasses. The movie starts. Y'all know Deadpool is an absolute, like, he's a comedic superhero, right? He's like the good guy version of the Joker, but just can't kill him. Anyway, so the opening to the movie was him looking for Wolverine, because in the movie Logan, Wolverine dies, and so he's narrating, and he's like, people think Wolverine is dead, but he's not dead. He has regenerative powers, and so he's just looking for him or whatever. And it's hilarious because when he finally gets he finally, digs up the grave or whatever, and he gets down. He gets down to Wolverine's body, and he starts screaming. He's like going crazy, and folks are like, "What the hell is wrong with Deadpool?" Come to find out, he's actually dead. Only thing remains are his antimanium skeleton. And Deadpool, he's a jokester. He's sitting there joking with it. He's sitting there having a conversation with the man skeleton. That's hilarious. But apparently he's in a different metaverse or whatever, and so he has to find a Wolverine to help stop his planet from his timeline, if you will, from being killed. And he only has 48 to 72 hours to do it. And so he goes on his, well, first it takes us back to like when he's interviewing with Lucky of the Avenger, well, Tony Stark's former Avenger manager, if you will. And he's talking about he wants to join the Avengers, all this, blah, 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 blah. And Lucky is like, we thank you for applying, but we don't think this will be for you or whatever. And so he's trying to do this in order to prove something to his girl, who they've broken up, which shocked the hell out of me. They've broken up. So he's trying to do something to show that, his life matters or whatever. And so he's just like, I'm done with Deadpool. I'm not Deadpool no more. And so now he's a car salesman. And fast forward, if you will, he has a surprise birthday party, and the TVA, Time Variance Agency, the officers show up at his door, because of what happened in Deadpool 2. Him playing around with Cable's time machine or whatever. And so they grab him and bring him in or whatever and give him a new suit or whatever. And he comes to find out what they're actually doing there. And Deadpool goes off. And so now he has to steal the time variant device, whatever you call it. And he goes jumping through all these different metaverses trying to find a Wolverine that will help him. And he comes across a bunch of them. And we see a huge cameo. First big cameo of the movie. I think it's the second one. Because the first one was Wolverine fighting the Hulk. And Wolverine has on the brown Wolverine costume that looks like Sabretooth, and he's fighting the Hulk or whatever. But he keeps going. We have a huge cameo. We see Henry Cavill, that we've all come to know and love as Superman. He played the Witcher. He is Wolverine in a different time, different multiverse or whatever. So Henry Cavill is Wolverine, which was awesome. And so, but fast forward, he ends up finding a Wolverine that I guess fits or whatever. And he convinces him to help him or whatever. After a lot of back and forth, they end up getting thrown in the void, which is like I don't know what you would call it, but you'll see it. You know what I'm talking about if you see the movie. But they're in the void. And while they're in the void, we have another cameo from the one and only Chris Evans. Now, we think, and so does Deadpool think, oh my God, it's Captain America. He's coming here to save us. And so Deadpool, and while they're talking, some of the mutants from X-Men start showing up. So you have Toad, you have Sabretooth, you have Pyro, a couple others. I think Juggernaut's there. And they're all showing up. And Chris is standing there, and Deadpool is like, "Oh my God, he's gonna say it! He's gonna say it! He's gonna say it! Yes!" And he thinks he's gonna say "Avengers Assemble," but in fact, Chris is playing. He's the Fantastic Four character, Flame, and he says "Flame on," and I'm like, "Oh!" I thought he was gonna be Captain America. Now he's a Flame, but he tries to go at Pyro with his flame, and Pyro just catches it and sucks all the flame out of him or whatever. But anyway, they all get taken captive, and they're taken to, I guess the villain of the movie, which is going to be Professor X's sister. He has a twin sister. She's bald. She has telepathic abilities, but she has, I want to say, telekinesis, because she just moving things and controlling things. Like, she is super powerful or whatnot. And so Deadpool and Wolverine is like, we need you to send us back to our timeline so we can get, we can right the wrong there. But she's like, no, I'm not going to do that. And she tries to feed them to, I forgot the clouded monster's name or whatever. But long story short, they have to figure out a way to get back home, and they escape her lair, and then they land somewhere in this cornfield, and they see another Deadpool. But this Deadpool is Ryan Reynolds with long hair, and they have this dog. It was killing me with the tongue of this dog. This dog looked just rough. No pun intended. But yeah, so Deadpool and Wolverine start fighting each other whenever they do this a lot in the movie. They fight one another, and so it gets to the point to where they're in this car and they completely wreck the car, and they're just slicing and stabbing and slicing one another until somebody comes and brings them back. Oh, it's the girl from what's her name? Weapon something. She was in the Logan movie, the little girl, and she's like grown up now. Well, she finds them and brings them back, and this is where we get some more big cameos, y'all. So Wolverine and Deadpool right there at the place, and Deadpool starts fighting Elektra. Yes, Marvel's Elektra. And then guess who else shows up? Blade. Wesley Snipes' Blade shows up. We're like, what? Blade? And then right after he shows up, guess who else shows up? Gambit. Yes, yeah. Gambit is in this movie, y'all. And I'm like, yo. I'm like, yes. The theater I was in wasn't packed, so it wasn't a whole lot of people in there, because people that went to earlier shows. But we were like, yes. But they helped them get back to the to the girl's lair, and come to find out, I guess she killed a version of Doctor Strange or one of his wizards or whatever. So she takes the wizard's rings and creates a portal for them to get back home. And they get back there and they have to fight like all these different Deadpools or whatever, and they get through all of them. They now they got to figure out a way to stop this, time killing device that the TVA has set up, um, and they end up triumphing in the end or whatever. So that's basically the gist of the whole movie. I might have missed some things, um, but that's basically the movie. It was the best Deadpool movie I've seen, and I've seen two, and I've seen three. I mean, one, I've seen two. I like both of them. This one is way better than both of those, in my opinion. Um, but that's it, man. That's it. That movie was the bomb, and I might watch it again. Definitely might watch it again. So, uh, yeah, really, really enjoyed that. But I know some people said they going to see it. I don't want to spoil it, so um, if you in the chat and you ain't want to spoil, sorry, I don't know what to tell you. But it's still worth going to see. In my opinion, it is still worth going to see, and I definitely am gonna most likely watch it again. So, all right, y'all, that's it. That's it for me. I just wanted to jump on here real quick, give you all my thoughts on the movie, and yeah, I'm gonna head on out. If you smell what J-Rocc is cooking, Nathan Crenshaw, you saw it yesterday. Uh, the Deadpool was a huge comedian in this damn movie. He was absolutely hilarious in this movie. Oh, and the woman that lives with him, the blind woman, she was funny too. She was funny too, man. That was funny. So yeah, that was about all I had to say on it. I'll watch it again. Most likely will. Um, yeah. So yeah, I'll probably watch it again. I'm sure it's gonna come on, stream sometime eventually, Disney Plus or whatever, eventually. So, but I'll definitely be checking that out when it drops. But it was the best Deadpool movie so far of all three movies I've seen. That was the best one so far. So, appreciate y'all hanging out with me this evening. Um, but yeah, that was it. That's all I had to say before I get out of here. Anybody have any questions or anything? Because I'm about to hop off. He might. He might be. I know yesterday they announced well, Robert Downey Jr. is going to be, he's going to be playing um, Doctor Doom in the upcoming new Avengers movie, Avengers Doomsday. And everybody is like, wait, what? Huh? And I'm shocked. I'm surprised. It's a good surprise. But everybody's like, how is this going to work? But look, it's going to be directed by the Russo brothers. They'll make it work. They will make it work. They will make this work. I can't wait to see how they do this because yeah, this is going to be off the chain. Off the chain. Off the chain. Spider-Man might be in Avengers 2. He might very well be. Um, I don't know when it's scheduled to release. I didn't check the release time. Probably won't be till 2026, 2027, or whatever. But yeah, I can't wait to see it whenever it drops. So, all right, guys, about to get up out of here. Appreciate y'all joining me for this live. Uh, yeah, appreciate y'all hanging with me. J-Rocc out, baby. If you smell J-Rocc.
Wait, is this the same Gloria who guys were kid band? Yeah, right. I think that's fine.